So, Hellier College math students, you need to pay attention because we're going to be doing some more technical algebra in the next couple of videos. So here we have the gradient point equation, and we're going to be using this to determine the equation of a straight line from either 2 points or from a point and the gradient. So we're going to go from something like this to the straight line equation in standard form. Now the steps that we follow here, I'll identify. And you can write these on your information sheet for the test if you like. But number one step is the gradient. Number two step is to substitute. Number three step, expand brackets. And fourth and final step, rearrange. Okay, so let me show you what those steps look like. In this first example here, we have a point and we have the gradient, which I'll colour blue. Now the gradient point equation looks like this from the previous page. Y take y1 equals gradient A by x take x1. So the y and the y1, they come from this point here, actually other way around there, isn't it? So that x value, x1 comes from there and the y1 comes from that one there. And the gradient, in this case we're given the gradient which would go there. Now this black y and x, they're the y and x that we finish with in the equation. So they always stay as is. So in this situation we already have the gradient. So step one is done. The gradient is 3. Alright, so let's substitute now. Step 2. Just write that down. Gradient equals 3. There's step 1. Okay, step 2. Substitute. So y take. I'm just going to write the y and the x out. That always looks like that, and then we substitute into those blank spots there. So we know the gradient is 3, so the gradient goes in that spot each and every time. And then in those red spots we've got y1 is 5 and x1 is -2. Okay, so what we would end up with there is y take 5 equals 3 by x plus 2, that double negative. Okay, step number 3, we're going to expand these brackets on the right hand side here. So y take 5 equals 3x plus 6. 3 by x gives 3x. 3 by 2 is 6. So that's step 3 done. Now step 4, fourth and final step, we want to rearrange to make y the subject and get y on its own. So this -5 comes over the other side and does the opposite operation, which is +5. So finally we end up with y equals 3x plus 11, because 6 and 5 go together to make 11. And there is our equation. Now I'll go straight to the next example on the next page and show you that. Now these are very similar, these two questions, except the first part where you find the gradient, you're not given the gradient, you need to find the gradient from the 2 points. So we'll stop this video here, and in the next video I'll show you how to do this one.